Hello gamers and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft here on the channel. Today we are currently chilling in the Minecraft realm, especially at a time where Xbox is for some reason raising their prices of Game Pass to $30 and for some reason Persona 4 is $10 right now and all that part. Very interesting time to be here in our interesting 2025, but I hope everybody is doing well. We're pretty much just gonna be doing a chill stream and working on my project, which is something that I'll be showing off in a couple of seconds. Before I begin, I wanted to apologize. Yesterday, I was actually planning to stream, but then something caught up, and although it's kind of no excuse realistically, but I do want to apologize for the convenience and all that part, and hopefully we'll do some progress today. But anyways, let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna put my car closer actually. And oh wow, okay. So I did some work on the basketball court, which is the kind of the point for today's stream, and I might show off a few of their stuff. As it turns out, the road kind of lead into the other project that we're doing with Millennium Park in Minecraft. But back to this. We did some progress, as you can see. Now, this is kind of what I started with the glass just now, and basically this is kind of an inspiration based on an existing building, not an actual replica, but it's like inspired by the United Center, which is home to not just the Chicago Bulls, but also home to the Chicago Blackhawks. And of course, that's what we have mostly in terms of away, well, not away, but rather home team and all that part. And it's a very interesting area. Hopefully, I'll visit there soon at some point. But otherwise, I decided to pretty much make it inspired by it, but of course, to differentiate in my own image. We're also using a basketball court that's already made. However, I did realize earlier that there's some errors in the bowling alley's design flaw that eventually I'll have to fix in my other one that I made. The bowling alley, not the bowling alley, the basketball court is based on one that is in my house that I showed off not too long ago. And as you can see, it's pretty big and decent size for the basketball court. But I'm also trying to make a good layout, not just for the bleachers, but also the cave and all that part. Because realistically, it's very hard for me to do layouts like this, especially of all things. But anyways, I'll show more of the exterior first. So I made all these with the command, walls and all that part, and trying to give it some good space while also giving some good design. We recently got new. I already talked about this. We got some new wall slabs, basically they're shelves, but got them here to make them look nice. We might do something with them, like maybe like a little block in the middle, make them look nice, and do some uniqueness. Finally, using the bamboo block that was added way a while ago. So the bam, I'm gonna make these sides like the ticket area, but aside from working on space and layout, it's coming out pretty well, I would say, in my opinion. Definitely missing a lot of stuff here and there, but otherwise it's coming out nicely, as you can see. I got ideas on how to make this more make it more standard in its own way. We're heading the wrong ways apparently. Trying to find that window area. I'm trying to show off a little bit. Okay, where the fuck is it? It should be over there. Okay, there it goes, right here. I worked on it a couple of minutes ago on this window design that will go up on each side over. I went overboard on some parts of the pillars, I see. Let's see here. Aha, bingo. Gonna destroy this pillar real quick. I think I get to see my... Oh, other way. My creativity. Oh. Come on. Type in nothing. And as you can see, it's perfectly leveled. There we go. We'll do the same thing for the other side. we go. There we go. Now all sides are mostly level. Unfortunately, I can't right now at the moment. I can't get this with the typing in the coordinates at the moment. It doesn't want to work over there. It doesn't want to work over here. Sometimes it's based on how long it is versus on where you put it. Um, I really hate the message where it just says out of bounds or out of world. So just fucking stupid. So I'm gonna figure out if I could do a workaround because it's pissing me off. The bleachers, um, it's similar to mine in my world, my house, but I made them unique. Um, of course these are a little in my take, but it's acceptable to an extent, so I'm not really too mad about it. Eventually, I'll have a better opening and closing. That part is how I'm gonna make the layout. Um, that's my only concern because the exits are gonna be elevated partially away, so that's gonna be another thing. Right now, these two are gonna be locker room areas, which is going to be a little hectic for me to deal with. So I'm gonna have to see where I could put that in the equation and fix it. Hmm. Try to make it as much level as I could, but of course, I sometimes fuck up on things. And like I said earlier, the key, specifically on this side, was off by 1 block. So I did had to elevate it 1 block that away. So somewhere down the line, one of these blocks is uneven in the placement of this place, which is annoying to deal with. But I decided to change it and try to fix it while making this. So it'll be something. These hoops are not hanging from the ceiling; they're hanging based on some basically like this. I don't know if that's the same with all basketball courts, but it doesn't hurt to do something cool like this. One side is the normal world. The other side is representing another heroes, villains, player, mob, and of course the creeper logo is technically has 1 in the middle instead of a 2. It's unfortunate, but it's you don't notice it too much. I mean, I do personally notice it, but we can't really do anything about it. Unfortunately, it's annoying. Doing the exit is gonna be a little pain in the ass, but I got some ideas on how to fix that. Um, Still debating if I'm gonna do anything extra like a food court restaurant area, but I think I will, just because. So we'll have to see. Tired. Everything is tiring. Alright, I guess we'll start with the wall. I'm gonna try again to do this part of the wall, but I'm gonna lower it because apparently this is gonna be a huge wall, but if I can just get the coordinate again, do it by tens. So I'm gonna type in the coordinate. I am slightly tired, so I'll be slowing down a tiny bit based on my brain. Not sure if I'll be editing while I'll be on a vacation. I'll try to stream while I'll be on vacation in an upcoming week and a half, if possible, assuming their hotel Wi-Fi is decent. In terms of recording, though, at vacation, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be editing during vacation, and if I do, hopefully half the time, I guess. Not gonna lie, it does get very hard finding the time to do things you want to do. Whew. Try not to blow in the mic. Alright, let's try this again. Pale. Alright, so nothing. Outside of the world. This can still be salvaged, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna use command block, copy both sides completely, and just do the progress from there. We kind of did it with this, and technically we could have done more with it, but at the time I off-center it, and I was like, fuck it. It'll be kind of faster, so not really picky on it, pretty much. Now I have to be careful with what letter I'm going to use, because I am using an existing letter over there. I think C is... Yeah, that's C. So what is V? Okay, that's V, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Alright. Figured. I'll do both sides and I'll make it easier. Otherwise, I'd say this is going to be easy, in my opinion. Alright, 15... No, that's... Fuck it, actually, that's a good idea. We'll play like this, then we'll build up as we go. Since the game doesn't want us to use commands, which is stupid. Oh, not the corner. Alright, then we'll just increase it as we go to make it go faster. There we go. Using my brain. I think. Then this should be high. At this point, I don't really care about the height that much until later on. Oh, shit, I thought that was actually gonna work. Fuck it, I don't care. This is fixable, by the way, very easily. I can make easy mistakes here. It's still fixable. Oh, I thought I was 2. Okay, I was on 4 the entire time. 4 blocks away. Yay me. Alright, now that we got the easy part of the way, we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. It's not gonna be too hard, thankfully. If anything, I think we just put it like this, and it works. Right? Yeah, right, yep, perfect. Perfect. Very gamer of me. Very gamer-like. Shit. You also will be hearing me yawn a lot, unfortunately, because I was at work earlier. I can't do anything about yawning, I apologize. I could try to yawn less, but I can't really delete the word yawn, unfortunately. That's bad. Alright, now I'll just do a similar story, but with the, basically with the middle. Alright, V, and then here's the funny part of it all. We're gonna edit everything. We're gonna edit everything. I think we'll just go 14. No, 13. That's actually. Oh wait, hold on. All right, we put it to 64. I'm sorry, 65. Well, I'm pretty sure it's 64. Now we use our big boy brain and kablamo. Off by 2, just in case I'm overdoing it. And boom. Big boy brain, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it fast right here. Big boy brain. And we didn't even fuck this up that much. Achievable. I think we do the same thing for this. I think we just right there. Oh, wrong block. Oh, wrong button. I mean letter of the alphabet. Minor fuck up. I'll take it. Only off by 1 block. Alright, as you can see, we got most of the walls on here. I'll leave this gap on purpose because later on we're going to be doing something with it. I think we'll tackle this first. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to make of this part right here. But I think, now that I think about it, I'm going to make these two like a little half crooked circle. And I think I got an idea on how I'm going to do it. Oh, I'm going to drink my Coke. There we go. I'm going to check out. Okay, there we go. Gonna do a quick auto check. 1 second, everyone. Oh, I sound perfect. I sound like I have swag. I think. Alright, everyone. So, this might be red. A red part of the roof. And then it's gonna have a somewhat elevated middle surface. But I'm still debating. I want to make it perfect, chat. I want to make it make sense and make it unique with the roofing. And then the interior roofing is going to look slightly different from the other part of the roofing. It's going to look slightly different. The funny part is I still need to figure out how I'm going to make it the big scoreboard in the middle that's going to hang out of the ceiling and make it make sense. Because I have never in my life have seen one in person at all in my very existence. So there's room for improvement, I think. Right, chat. I think. Let's do the windows next before I don't know. Let's see here. So this is still labeled C. Oh, I have to elevate it. 17. Shit. Oh, okay, that's the right placement. Okay, C. And then when it's done, I can just copy that section with the lights intact and everything else. with great ease, if I will. In fact, it kind of gives me an idea, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to give it a shot. Oh, we're almost done. I think it's this one. I'm starting to fuck up already. There we go. Yay! It's exact. Wow. All right, now for the inside, I want to try lantern and end rod. Oh, right, I forgot we have more lantern options. I don't. The problem is that I don't. I do like the main lanterns. I don't like these because these. Ugh. If this was, I could probably use these for the roller coaster to make it look more haunted. But I can't use these. But we'll use the blue lights, the blue lantern. Huh? Not reference to the DC of it anyway. And then we'll use a rod. I want to see if we can use one of these rods. And you know what? I think we'll just use this blue rod just to piss people off. But I want to try something. Also, I'm going to turn on the lights temporarily in here, aka the always day. So if anybody is in the dark or all that shit, uh, brace for impact. Because right now I'm in a dark room, I'm fine, but not really sure how to put this. Okay, okay, I can't do that. Huh? So I can't put anything on there. Okay, that's unfortunate. I think what we'll do then is we're going to use rods. Because realistically, I don't think they can notice the rods. And we'll do it every 3 block to kind of balance. But let's see how it works in the center. Oh, that's 2. Well, look at the distance, look at the distance, look at the distance. Land on a tree, there we go. Not gonna lie, chat. Just looking at this makes me want to put it a little higher. But I don't want to do that. Yet. Putting this here won't do anything? Yeah, I figured. The pain is real. Alright, what can I... Oh, these are 4, so I can... There's no 1 in the center. And even if I put 1 on the center, it's not gonna be filling. 3... Well, I should have thought this through, but thankfully we're using the command block, or not, the structure block to do the other half of the job. I still have to be careful with doing this thing in reverse because I fucked it up many times with just doing the pillars. Like even doing the pillars can fuck you up realistically. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I might have to just put the rod in the middle. There might not be another way. We'll do this one with 2. And I'll see where it goes. Like a disabled Christmas tree. Perfect. Now let's go outside. I mean, the only bad news is that you get to look at the lights. Otherwise, I'd say it's something. I really need to slack off when it comes to the adding lights here. Like, it's really hard for me to deal with this. There's actual darkness in the game for once. Hasn't even been 30 minutes yet, damn it. I think we could put a symbol inside of it. Just to make a balance. Yeah, that'll work actually, yeah. A balance. It's gonna be harder though because, actually, no, it should be easier. Yeah, it should be easier now. Put my phone on the side. Then we'll use the proper blocks. For now, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. Alright. Start here. Oh. 4. Okay. We can kind of do 4. As long as we make it look square, that's all that matters. Which is gonna be harder for this, because this is the most shitty square I ever seen in my life. But we can fix that, don't worry. A little more. The lights do kind of have like a little outline to help me like merge the perfect square. One more. Now comes the hard part. I wonder if I could find an actual pixel version that isn't entirely stupid looking. Interesting. Thank you, your regular content. I appreciate the sub. Not gonna lie, everything, like, ever since the Smash 4 days, things have been kind of, like, rough lately. I do hope you're having a good day, dude. I miss the Smash 4 days, because honestly, it was much easier having an audience. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little test. What if I do this? Okay, do this. This is a this is technically 2 blocks, so what I'm gonna do is that's 1, that's 2, oh, there we go, 2, the 2 block connect in the middle. There's no real saying we can't make this 3D, so I think we might end up doing it 3D, because why not? This will cover up. Then we're gonna do the, wait. Oh. Fuck it. Improvise. And the final result looks hideous. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I wish I had a brain. I really, really do. I'll just do it like this, I guess. Oh, I am really... Okay, how am I fucking this up? You know what? Start from the top. It's a really good thing I'm just test fitting this, because this looks like ass. It ends with cheeks. Alright, 2 down could work, right? Oh wait, it goes here. You know what? Make this a 4, actually. Make this a 4? No, an 8. Oh boy, I really hate this. How am I fucking this up? What am I doing wrong? This looks like a perfect square. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hmm. Yeah, but it needs to kiss this on top. But the question is, do I do it like this? Hmm. You know, I need to look at the distance first before I go insane. Like, no one will look in the inside that much, but still. You know what? Looking at this now gives me an idea. We're gonna make the entire corpse of a creeper. Well, the body, like its middle part body, I should say. Hello, Sonic Fox. Welcome to the stream. That's kind of the point, but the building kind of gives off it's still being short. And the funny part is I haven't yet visited the real version of the basketball court. Like, I kid you not, it's gonna look interesting when it's finished, but otherwise, I mean, I don't know. Although I think we are gonna do the body, like this the lower part, and if we're in the mood, we could probably do a 3D feet design. But it's coming out pretty decent. Um, I really meant I had to. I didn't even notice that I messed up on this earlier, which means that when I go to my house, I'm gonna have to fix the basketball court in my house underground because I suffer from the same one block off issue. And even then, everything is gonna look like somewhere in that basketball court, it's gonna look crooked by one block off, and it's gonna irritate me. Either that, or I'm gonna have to fix the symbol. That is the only way I'm gonna fix it. Otherwise, I hate it. But I also forgot to mention one feature aside from me doing this. So these two are gonna have their own basketball team rooms, but it's also gonna have a way of going to the back area, and it's gonna be like that for this two area specifically. The back area is gonna be a little different, as it won't be rooms. Um, a little side note. Don't know how to point it. Okay, my brain's coming back to me. Oh yeah, if you join the Discord server, it is a little. It's still kind of dead, but I'm working on it. But I'm over here. These are supposed to be TVs. Originally, it was going to be green screen, but if you green screen, all of this would look pretty much bad. So this is the green screen, blue screen TV transition. So it's going to have basically you'll have the addition to put like a little video or a banner and all that shit. It's going to be perfect. Um, did this design right here. It's a little funny. So this is birch, I think. Actually, no, it's not birch. I forgot the name of this. Jungle. Okay, this is jungle. Jungle stair slab. And then this is technically an ocean, but it's basically a clear version of a picture of an ocean that is map locked. So it's map locked, and this is basically just a blue wall technically, and I do have a green one technically, but I'm keeping it safe. At some point, I definitely need to label each map as what they are because it's starting to grow a little bit. Same goes for banners a little bit here and there. I also did the ability for a carpet. So this is a gray carpet to give it like an actual table feel and all that part. So it looks like a table, but it's three things stacked on each other to make it look unique. And if you're an editor like me, you can make this a blue screen and give it some cool swag effects and all that. The basketball key, or the rim, I should say. Look, the key is fine. I mean, you guys saw the key earlier. The rim has this clear crystal glass to signify the aim targeted for when you throw a ball. A lot of people have recommended me to use a spider web for the basketball net. I hate it because it doesn't make contact with the board. So this is kind of the alternative, even though this one doesn't do it either. So it's an okay design, but if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. I'll see what I can do on it. But I don't know if doing slab is gonna do anything. Hmm. I wonder. We're gonna do a little test real quick, chat. Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna. Oh, I probably should not have taken that out, but. Chat? Thoughts? Yeah. I know it's a little rough, but what do you think? It looks kind of rough. Looks good. All right. For now, we'll leave it like this then, I guess, and we'll see from there. And if we're lucky, maybe I'll leave the spider nest, the web, spider web. I don't know why I fucked it up. English. Jeez. Ugh. Multitasking's hard sometimes. There we go. We'll see from there. Make you look unique in some extent. Now, in terms of basketball court, or not the basketball court, of course, in terms of making a basketball, that's gonna be a different story. Um, Actually, I got some ideas for that. Actually, now that I think about it, hear me out. Making, we could make a block, but we could put map pattern all over it to the point where it will look like we could make a map that makes it look like an actual basketball. That would actually work. It's gonna be a lot of work. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of work, and I am gonna be very terrible at it. But I think I could do it. Like I legit think I could do it. Alright, I need to look at my dashboard real quick. So give me just 1 second, everyone. There we go. And then this one up. My brain hurts. My brain. Oh wow, we've reached 510 subscribers. Let's go. Alright, now back to the action. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, thank you for the sub, Sonic Fox. It doesn't show the alert for some reason on Streamlabs, but I am using PSN, so it's kind of a different system. But otherwise, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn off or turn back on daylight, uh, daylight mode. So if everybody's watching this in the dark, I apologize. Brace yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I had to brace myself because this is a dark room in here where I'm at. So going back to this, I'm gonna pull up a picture, a full detailed picture if I could find for a creeper. Even though I've seen it multiple times, I want to make it somewhat accurate if I can. Uh, it's actually, now that I think about it, it's gonna be hard to do it accurate, but if I could just do it like this, hear me out. Do like some kind of depths to it. So this is, oh no, that's black. Go back over here. There we go. Alright. And then we continue the green from down here. That also means I'm gonna have to reposition the rods at some point. I'll still keep the head 3D though to make it different, so that way people won't think this is. Well, it's not really make it different, but more of a give it a nice 3D effect, like it is already. Actually, I might make it more 3D again. Actually, I don't know. That person gonna. I might have to turn. Damn it! This is why I have to think ahead of things. I forgot I needed to see what this looks like at night, because sometimes I do leave the world at night. All right, now comes the funny part. Um, we're gonna do the feet. A lot of people are gonna get so mad in the comments. I'm just kidding. They won't be mad. They'll be they'll be uh, they'll be laughing. I guess I don't know. Feet reveal for creepers. Brace yourself. We're doing a nice feet reveal. In fact, I'm gonna make it more 3D if I can, because I feel like I have to. Which means the upper part of the body is definitely going to get an adjustment as well. Now that I'm looking at it. The funny part is that this won't technically be easy to look at. Like, right now, there's no easier way to look at the room, look at in the room manually, without breaking glass. And right now, there's also no easier way to see behind this glass other than where I'm at right now. Um, Looking at this now, I think, hmm, well, it's gonna be hard to look in the glass entirely, so it is what it is. But we're gonna make this more 3D. Fuck it. We're gonna go full 3D IMAX without the Max, HBO Max, and anything else that uses the word Max in more than one more sentence. I think. We'll leave that secret hollow room should the event I decide to hide something in it. Alright. Check. Check. Now we just gotta work on the face again. We'll do the same depth for the head. I think the same as the feet. Yeah. Well, maybe like halfway to be on the safe side. So like right here will work. We're cooking, chat. Someone give me the butter. It's in the fridge. Alright. Doing the easy parts before I do the mustache and the A-balls. Funny enough, this looks like an actual mustache compared to Steve's face. Steve's looks like an actual mouth. This looks like an actual mustache. What you doing, Mojang? There we go. Now I gotta do the stash. The most important thing in Minecraft. Mustache. Just like for my mustache almost, only this one's much bigger. Which is also what she said. There you go, boy. I'm gonna check all the ladies in prison right here. You know what? I think we might just leave the rods in the middle of the creeper. Just because. But it looks pretty good. It looks like there's an actual creeper inside here. Of course, I didn't do a full detail, but if I did, it would look a lot better. Hmm. Although one side of me kind of does want to do a full detail now. The only thing is that it's very hard to do full detail in that size. Kind of think of it, would I be able to? Out of curiosity, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to slash clear. I really hate that they fucked up the clear button on my inventory. Whoops. Uh, um, damn it. Oh no. Well, apparently my character is naked, so that's gonna be fun. Nothing for me here, boys. Only my Electra. I'm gonna see if I can do this corner and see that, because if I do a corner, this will definitely tell me what I'm doing wrong and if I can actually do it with full detail for this creeper. And then I have to find out what proportion. Well, actually, I might just be lazy and just copy the same side portion. Not gonna lie, I am kind of lazy. All right, we're gonna need this green, and then this green. White. Oof, that's gonna be funny. We're gonna like work 4 levels of green. Huh. This is going to hurt my eyeballs. We're gonna need gray and dark gray. I think we already have black, but where is very rough green at? Huh. Oh well. All right, let's do this one test. There we go. That's better. So we got a weird rough green. This is kind of close to it. And then regular green. No, that's a lighter green. This is why I don't always do accurate stuff for these things, because Minecraft doesn't have what they need, and Minecraft doesn't have what I need. And whenever they do, it does not go well. Alright, dark, go there. Actually, no, you go there. Oh. Am I that dumb? Okay, I am that dumb. I take it back. We're not doing accurate. No, we can't do it. Mm-mm. It is too painful for my soul. Sorry, guys. Should I do a slit in the middle? There is no color I could use to camouflage the slit. Oh well. Mission 1 is complete. Now we gotta do mission 2. We need to do our best to copy all of this on all 4 sides. My right side's gonna be easy. The back sides are gonna be a completely different story. And you'll see why in a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the very important thing. We gotta add lights to the bottom. Shit. Alright, we're sea lanterns. Because there's no other block that could be perfect for what I'm about to do. Alright. 1 there. 2. Let's work with 3. Can we do 3? Oh, right, we can do that. That can work. I'm not sure how I'm going to connect it to the middle, but we can try. We'll cheese it a little bit. Just because I think it's going to be nice in the long run. I cleared out my entire hotbar for nothing. F in the chat, please. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Alright, command block is inside the cube, okay. Probably should have thought of that, me. Probably should have thought of that. Alright, we'll start from here. Go up. I think this is 35? No, this is 33. Okay, this is probably going to be 22 then, or 23. And then I need to put this back more, so we're going to try 15. We're going to put this to 65, just to be on the safe side. It needs to be it needs to be 24. And then we'll name this V, and that should be all of it. Yeah, that looks like all of it. So now we're going to go all the way over there. Gonna make sure I don't fuck this up, obviously, because I really can't afford to lose any more patience. Wait. Oh. uh. Dodged a bullet there. V. Fuck it. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. Wait a minute. I didn't make that mistake. Hold on. My brain, ladies and gentlemen, my brain. Human society. Alright, chat, let's try this again. This time with my sanity intact. There we go. Perfect. Now we have to do this on the other side, and hopefully I don't fuck it up. Gotta make sure this lines up like this, but we also need to make it, the correct length. What block do I have to stand on? Okay, I have to make sure it says 74, okay. We can... I think we can do that. Alright, oh... We don't need it! Oh no, we don't need it, yay! Okay, now we just gotta rotate it. I think I could do it like this, right? No, okay, we're gonna take a little risk. Oh! Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. First try. Crisis averted, ladies and gentlemen. Crisis averted. Perfect. And I used 180, okay. 180. Put this in. Hit the DMs. We got it. Now I gotta make sure we do the same thing on the other side. V. 180. Ba. And double check, I gotta go fly up. And we got it. Perfect. And I forgot to take that off. It's probably the same on the other one, probably, but oh well. So now we have all four sides having creepers, which is going to be awesome. pretty awesome. Now I have to slowly get this. Who the hell is texting me? What boomer is texting me? Oh, it's Discord notifications. Not much news today, fellow gamers. Although I did hear Nintendo might get screwed up at some point. I need interior photos of the United Center's lobby. Not the court, the lobby. Question is, do they exist? Okay, let me just put you away. You served your purpose. There has to be interior video of the United Center, right? Just so I could at least get an update of how I'm going to do the layout. Oh, perfect. United Center tour. 350 million. Show me the interior. Jeez. Oh, wait, no, I need this. I need this. Alright. Well, I have an idea of how to do the stairs that are crooked, thankfully. It won't be easy, though. Like, not gonna lie, I will need to, like, curb all of this somehow. To be honest, I might actually have to curb a lot of shit of this. How am I gonna do this? This is going to be a very rough triangle. I might have to just put this upward and then put it from its side. Bruh. You know what? My mistake was not putting this down more. I just realized one of the reasons this is gonna suck is because it's not. The stadium, I think, is down more, right? It's more down to the ground. How much could I put this down more? Like, can I actually fit all this right now? I'm gonna do a little test fit. We're gonna max everything and see if I could fit all of it. Damn it! It's not worth doing half of that, I don't think, right? Do you think I should lower it? Like lower the basketball field down by like maybe like 3 or levels, perhaps? What do you think, chat? Because technically it's risky, but from the looks of it, I'd say it's doable. Also, why does the basketball hoop look so small? Oh, that's never mind. I figured out why. There we go. Right now I was gonna say, why does the basketball hoop look so small? This actually looks a good diagram of this. guess we're screwed. We're gonna leave like that now for now. Oh well. Forever hold your peace, gamers. Especially since I think you can only lower the basketball court that only fits in half of the field. Or actually like 75% of the field and like 25. Hmm. Hmm. I need like another blueprint of the field. Oh wait a minute, I have the diagram that's gonna help me. Okay. Idea conformed. Okay. Alright, we're gonna curb this up over here. All the way outside of 2. My brain. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Out to 2. Perfect. Then we're going to tightly curb away from this. So this is the part where we kind of have to make like an edge. This is gonna suck a little bit actually. We'll put a. What happens if I just do like this and just? No, that would not look right. No. But then this probably would have to look a little bigger, but it's very hard to say. Alright, what we'll do for now. Well, I feel like it. We're going to curb it, and we're going to adjust it as we go. So, on 1 off, 1, 2, and then 4? Yeah, 1, 2, and 4. Okay. We might have to do the same thing for the other side, by the way, so hopefully no one gets mad at me in the comment section below. Oh, these are different bricks. I mean, slabs. Oh, well, I guess we're changing slabs to a more chocolate feel. Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Now we have to focus on elevation and shape. Yeah, it's gonna look ugly. This is gonna be painful. What is that? Oh, I have to add a staircase to that, damn it. Well, fuck me then. I am in pain and misery. But then why would you buy a seat all the way over here? That's depressing. Are you There is no way. There is no fucking way. You know what? I think what I'll do is that I'll make this like an upper entrance. We don't have to be completely the same. We gotta mix it up our own way, guys. We gotta become the original material that we were meant to be. Let's put this up here. And then we'll differentiate it here, where we put it to a 3 back here. Like so. And then we'll bring up the dough over here. So we're gonna shrink this, put this to a 4. This is definitely gonna be the most weirdest seat ever over here, if this is actually a thing. Like, I know there's a lot of people, but stadium loadouts are just weird now that I think about it. Definitely will have to go to this place at some point in my life. Definitely need to catch a nice Bulls game, and hopefully a W at the same day. Rarity. I think the hard part for me is I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna angle the rim and not the rim specifically, but like not just the fence, but also the balcony with a triangle. That's gonna be a little rough. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. And we'll bring this out more. I mean, I don't really see why not, but I am debating if I should make this bigger, because technically the entrance is technically small, and it shrinks down, but we are doing things a little differently. Let's put it like this for now, and we'll see what we can do. I already know I'm gonna have to fix this again. Oh, this is a 4. Wait, did I? Don't tell me I fucked up again. Oh, I screwed up. Well, actually, no. I think I just saved my own ass without realizing it, chat. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, 3 by 3 by 3 gives me enough spacing. A little weirdly to say. It's a little different on that side, but I think it's because I have one up more on one side. Barely. Like, these are still new, technically. There we go, put this on there. There we go, skirt, skirt, skirt. Uh-huh. Progress in the making. How tall do we want this, chat? Actually, no, I think that's even a question. We're gonna use these as reference to make it somewhat limited, but also not. We need to mix it up a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm also looking at the speaker, or not the speaker, the mega TV thing hanging on the ceiling. There's a fuck ton of monitors on there, so we need to figure out how we're gonna do that as well, now that I think about it. Because I'm kind of pooped on that idea, honestly. Although I do have an idea for the banners, now that I think about it, and the invisible barrier. Oh yeah, let me take out that structure block before I do something stupid. There we go. Crisis averted. Oh yeah, that ticketing booth. I'm gonna have to figure that out, aren't I? I really need to stop overdoing things. This is too big, and that's what she said, but realistically, this is kind of too big or long, and that's also what she said. Leave it at that for now. Leave it at that for now. I won't touch this side yet. 4, 4, 4. Oh, Sonic Fox has a 3DS? Alright. Alright, let's see here. Where are you, Sonic Fox, on Discord? I'm trying to find you. Oh, you're on top. Let's see here. Add a role. 3DS owner. There we go. Alright, Sonic Fox has the 3DS role. I am still technically trying to keep the Discord server alive, but it does need your help, guys. This might be the only time I actually do a Discord server, because I don't know, it's pretty much still a dead server, technically. So, and it takes a community to grow a community. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, yeah, I need to continue. Alright, so this side's a 3. That's a 3, 3, 3. There we go. Hmm. This is coming out perfectly, honestly, in my opinion. I like it. I just hope this one doesn't take too long, because we're starting off too many projects, not gonna lie. Trying to be careful when it comes to too many projects. At the same time, we are growing technically slowly, so in some cases you have to do a little risks here and there. I kinda did an Ubu, but it's okay because it already existed. I don't think anyone's gonna care. I really don't. Hmm. Alright. Hmm. You know what? This room will definitely be like I'm gonna make the outlines, but this will definitely be the locker room area for the dudes and all that. Gotta take this out. This lining. Make that part out. Actually, let me do this here. Alright, perfect. Accuracy works in my way. Perfect. As for separation, locker room, it'll be a third block here. Actually, we'll mix it up a little bit, actually. No, that'll be much better. 4. The fourth block there. We're still gonna add side exits, so that's gonna be fun. But I think I'll make them fake exits, now that I think about it. Alright. Then we'll just cover the lower part of these things, now that I think about it. Because really, I mean, I will do the window effect and the 3D effect on these walls, but mm, I really don't think we should add windows to these. So, well, if we do, it'll be like blocked. But mm. Let's see here. I gotta fix all this again. Chat. Oh, I forgot about this one. I don't know how I screwed up over here. Alright. I thought first I have to do the same thing with the other side, but I think the other side's more easier than this, so it's a good thing I didn't do anything too crazy on the other side. Alright, now I'm gonna go through here, because I don't want to go through a very long, you know what? Yep, easy. Mostly. You know what? Let's do a little quick check for the creepers at night, shall we? Oh, no, stop choosing weather. Alright, gamers. You can't really see the 3D a little bit, but the creepers are there. Mm-hmm. Looking good. Other side looking good. Yes, it does. Yeah, it looks very good actually. We still gotta do some other side stuff on, like on the side building and this part right here. We gotta add something. So. So maybe I should put a green screen effect on it because technically, I don't want to add a green screen effect because it'll look rough. But I want to add a green screen effect because technically, you could put a TV display thing on it. You know what I mean? Hmm. We might do something unique for these walls specifically, chat. Just because. Actually, I have an idea. But it's so good, it can actually work. Actually, no, it won't work properly because then it's gonna screw up a few areas. Man, whatever. We'll figure something out if it does. As for the sides over here, I think this could be just restaurants, honestly. These could be the restaurants. Um, Like this section could like each side have different restaurants, and it could be like nachos and all that. I think that's what I'll do. I want to get a little marker to separate to see what I can do here. All right, before this, so before the pale planks, we'll draw the line. We'll do the same thing for the other side. I'm not sure how I'm going to separate each spacing on each side, so that's going to be a different story entirely. It is also going to cause me to do some research. I'm going to try to see if I could do some... excuse me, because realistically, I don't really see food courts like this unless it's a baseball field. And I don't think... I mean, they probably have like a mini standee for people passing food if they want food in United Center. I really don't know. They probably do. Baseball fields, there's usually people sometimes walks there, but there are interior food courts. Well, specifically food area, and then you bring your food to the game, but... I don't think I've ever seen one inside of a basketball court before, realistically speaking. I don't think I have. Well, I don't think that exists, but I could be wrong. So with that being said, I'm going to do some research. I do know the ways how they are in obviously Wrigley Field, but that's just one reference point for a completely different field. I really do like this blue screen though. It's perfect. The ceiling's gonna be a pain in the ass because there's no such thing as good lighting in Minecraft, unfortunately. Ed rods, it's time to do your usefulness. Actually, might as well do it now. This will serve a purpose later, I think. Well, it kind of does. The side ones are going to be a different story, but you know, it'll work. Of course, okay. Second block. Middle, okay. We got these two sides, this will be easier. Not sure if I'll do the ends. Should I do the ends? Consider we're getting into it. Bless you. It's growing slowly, so for now we'll kind of leave it as is. But I think it's gonna get somewhere. I really do think it will, with the lighting of this for now. Also, I think we should do something about unique about these chairs. We got some ideas we could try. We could do the old classic sign trick, or we could use the shelves. Out of curiosity, will it work? I'm gonna type it because I really hate the fact that the shelves are deep down the inventory. I wonder. This is kind of stupid, but I'll try it. It's still stupid, but I'll set it up and then we'll differentiate it. I want to give the chairs its own characteristic slash personality. But of course, I know that these chairs aren't there because these chairs are based on like couch like chairs or lobby chairs. Does that make sense? it'll differentiate them, so it'll look different. See, look, look at me. You can't really say I wouldn't. Oh, it really looks like I'm floating. Oh, I was floating. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. It looks pretty decent. Although I think I'll probably do minecart later, honestly, though. Actually, I can. Why didn't I think of this? Rail. And then cart. Huh, why didn't I think of this? Will it work? I am a genius. Gamers, we are in business. Oh yes. Yet I'm a genius, chat. I'm a genius. I award myself the Nobel Prize. And the best part is it technically isn't that noticeable. I mean, it is there, but it's not that noticeable. I could be a judge in my own basketball court in this world. Um, that's right. It looks perfect. Of course, I can't really get everybody in this selfie. That's the only downside. Um, yeah. Oh, I like this. This is amazing. Huh. And these shelves actually make a good purpose. Do a good purpose, honestly, as side slabs. Amazing. Hmm. I wonder. I Super Mario wonder about this idea I want to try, but I don't know if it'll work. Hmm. Fuck it. The only it will suck is if I don't try it. I do have a good, decent look at the United Center right now. I know it won't be that big, but the looks of this place looks interesting. The layout's pretty good. Hmm. This is gonna have a very rough limit, and I am going to do some modifications to the exits right here, because, well, hmm. I guess there's gonna be like 2 exits on each side, a little bit. Hmm. Oh well. This side might have an easier way, honestly, now that I think about it. Actually, yes. Yes. Huh. This is gonna be painful, but I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, but how big I want to... Blah! English. How big am I gonna make it? That's the next question. I could put this for now to help me build a wall separating it. That's the best I can do for now. Alright, that'll be the limit for now. Actually, this will be the limit. So we can go up all the way to Pacific Point on that side, touching the mark. Yeah, this could go very well. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming for long today, but this could be very progressive for what I'm looking at right now. There we go. Perfect. Do the same thing on the other side. That's the hot happiness right there. The bad part is when I have to reorganize all this is going to be really rough. On the stream about like 10 more minutes, chat. I know it's kind of a short stream, but half of it is that I gotta do something. I'll try to make the next one more interesting. I might try to aim for Tuesday if I can, if I'm not too tired. Ruby Snake is playing Viewfinder. I see him on Discord. I got an idea of how to do the exits now. This is going to be very interesting. I could do this, I suppose, to signify that there's a fucking door. Might as well. This might have to just be some kind of extended hallway, now that I think about it. Oh, wait, I can't because... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Painful. Which one are we facing? Damn it. I mean, this is not the one we have to focus on, but still, that's crazy. I'm very curious how the map is looking so far over here. Alright, gamers. Well, even though we're reaching the final hours of this stream, unfortunately, I will show up a few progress stuff that we have done so far in the world. Especially with one person who recently joined the realm and is doing some work, a little bit of work here and there on the stream. Trying to get this thing to work. So, for starters, we need to go do a little small update based on the Millennium Park project. Still haven't done much exterior stuff in a while, but as you can see, most of it's still pretty much looking good. Still need to figure out how I'm going to do the beam, and then the interior of this building. But I guess I should start from all the way over here. As soon as I get over here, that is. We're gonna start from the very beginning. This is basically for Michigan Avenue. I was originally not gonna do a version of Michigan Avenue in this world, but since everything else is changing in the world constantly a little bit here and there, and I started to do bigger roads and eventual traffic lights, I'm making pretty much half of, well, 98%, not 98, 90% of Michigan Avenue is inserted in Minecraft, technically. Now, in this portion right here, is obviously custom. That's not Michigan, what Michigan Avenue looks like. But after this, is where it starts to get a little accurate. So I'm not on. We're not streaming on OBS, so I can't show you the differences. But basically, in real life, this will basically be a road right here. As you can see, we have the biker trail in Minecraft and all that other stuff. And the road is basically over there too. But it's very different. Did custom, this is pretty much different. So in Minecraft, this part doesn't really exist on there, and it's slightly different. This line shifts over here. So you got the two lanes that goes there to that area over there. We got this section of the lane that goes into two turning lanes, turning right. And I did give an option to do a U-turn, a safe U-turn, to do a safe merge. Michigan Avenue currently has 3 lanes with the occasional 6 and 9. Actually, well, no, 9 to 10 sometimes extra lane. And Michigan Avenue is a street that has curbs. So, for example, in real life, this section would curb, and this section will be curving as well. There are some differences. Like, for example, up here is not a third hidden lane for the exclusive underground parking garage, which I have an idea of what it looks like, but I don't have an idea of that much. It is slightly different for the other section over there a little bit, just a tiny bit, but we are going to be doing a custom-made version of underground parking lot that might extend over to the existing underground parking lot over there, or might be a custom-made parking lot under here. So we might actually get 2 underground parking lots that I might be making. Now, still working on the if part, but I got most of the progress done over here. Still gonna add some grass and a few other stuff down here and a few other details, but we got most of it in here. This section will be a road technically, and although Minecraft truck builds haven't done anything as of late in the realm, still gonna leave that build over there away just in case if anything changes. However, over there, over in this street over here, I forgot the name of it. Technically, this is a one-way street, so this is a one-way street heading that away, straight that away. Whereas over that other street in real life would also be straighting a one-way over here to a lane that you can't turn from over there, if that makes sense. So basically, this is a one lane heading forward. Over there's a one head lane heading back. I might, depending on what happens over here, I might copy it, do the same mock-up in real life, and I might not. Still debating, but I am trying to make sure I do more two-way traffic lanes instead of one a lot. But yeah, everything else is coming up pretty well over here. Trying to make it as accurate as I can. As you can see, we used a lot of the new slab shelves, with a catch, of course. Otherwise, it looks very much well done. Gives it a unique layout, as you can see with these vents. And perfect. It looks great so far. This is a turning lane. Not gonna mess with it too much. There is one person that I do have to show off. Oh yeah, I had to move to Diamond Building again. So Diamond Building is secured thankfully, over here. There is one person who is currently doing major changes to the roads. I'm hoping that it doesn't, like, I probably will have to mention not to mess up with that road specifically. Although but just in case, let me see here. Go over here. So, a person who recently joined by the name of Upward Art 4843 recently joined the realm, and he might be doing he might be redoing most of the roads in this world. Big shout out to him. Welcome to the realm. This is one of the work he has done to redo some of the realms road work. It's okay, but it's like an up and down roller coaster so far, and it's an okay, interesting mock-up. And he asked me if he wants to redo the roads here and there, and I gave him the okay. So, and to the extent it kind of gives it a different vibe a little bit, and we'll see how this goes. And so far, I mean, it looks unique, it looks different, and we'll see the finished project at some point. But otherwise, this is what we have so far, and looking interesting. And Upward Art, if you're watching this, thank you so much, and can't wait to see the cool projects you do in the world. Really appreciate it. He might also do a shopping mall. I did give him the idea of this area, and he said cool. And he has this entire area he could work with if he wanted to. He can make it as big as he can, and he can even do his own driveway if he wanted to, obviously, because it's a mall. You have to get into it, obviously. And I still have to redo some of these lights, as you can see, and add more here and there. And I might redo the traffic lights to do a more circular finish. So at some point, I might do that. But otherwise, everything else is pretty much coming out nicely. Um, haven't done much projects in here yet as of late. Still working on the underground sewer at some point around here. It's coming up pretty nicely. Did reduce some of the wall lights, the wall effects here. Um, Honestly, I'm really happy I got this space up here though. I'm hoping this is not too low for me to do some work in here, because I want to keep in mind that I also want to make sure this has proper lighting, even though it looks a little rough in here. Make sure lighting's pretty decent in here and all that. Make the easier stuff easy if possible. Sometimes the weather is activated, so I sometimes have the weather stuff here, and sometimes it covers the road, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see, it covered most of this, and it covered a huge chunk of the police station's upper garage. A decent chunk of the road here, small chunk of the golf course here. Some areas will snow, some areas will rain. The one side note to this world is that part of the world is technically corrupted, and I don't have a picture to show you at the moment. But essentially, as an example, like five 5 by 69 blocks can be a single sand biome, and the surrounding of it could be grass biome or forest or swamp. It could basically be like that. That's how corrupted the world is partially in terms of its environment, meaning that part of the environment might also change drastically in terms of its radial area. So one tiny area could basically be snowfall, which is funny. The swamp water is hard to see here, but if you're watching this on, if you're gonna play this on PS4 or Nintendo Switch, assuming you can get on the Switch version, because Switch version is kind of harder to get to the realms, which is kind of unfortunate, but you would be able to see the swamp water on this side, which is unfortunate and annoying. But yeah, um, that's basically it for most of the projects. I'll show off a little bit of what I did over here just in case. The upper town building's over here, and then we'll call it a stream. So, yeah, the alleyways still look the same. These are alleys, so But of course, they might end up looking similar to the roads, so it's gonna be a little funny seeing alleys and roads look the same. Most of the buildings are pretty much hasn't been touched that much. Um, I haven't really touched this side that much aside from covering them up with roofs. So like some of these do have roof covered up. Some of them do, some of them don't. I'm sure you saw that already. I still haven't touched this building in a while. That is, I think, located in New York or New Jersey. I forgot. This one is located, I think, in Philadelphia or Washington and all that part. But and of course, this one's Jersey City. This one's Jersey City, Jersey City, um, Belmont Cragen, um, Bowery, Lower Manhattan, a few other areas. Still adding some stuff here and there, but I will say progress is being made. Go Cubs! We beat the Brewers not too long ago, by a fuck ton of points. I saw most of it at work, but I saw good progress with the Cubs. I really hope we win the World Series this year. Not gonna lie, I really do hope we do. Um, this one's based on a Lego set. Um, Rich people houses based on a render on Twitter X, but more to show off again later on. Not as much has changed, but some progress is definitely being made here and there. Work on roads. Um, Over here, soon to be public parking lot over here, which is just it's coming up nicely a little bit, but of course I still need to do more progress, and we'll get there eventually on the progress. But yeah, public parking lot, cause why not? Um, yeah, interesting. And I'm also glad this stream is doing well, cause I forgot to plug in my link cable, but otherwise, that's basically it for today's video and live stream. If you enjoyed this stream and like this video or live stream, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Minecraft, of course, the games. Um, Uploads will still technically be slow in October, but I'll do a rest to stream. I'll be going on vacation and for 2.5 weeks, but I'll try to do content on here and there, in the hotel room, hopefully, if I can. And I might try to do a vlog, and we'll just have to see from there. And hopefully things go well. And don't forget to have a nice day, people, because I feel like shit, but I'm still here and I'm chilling. But I'll see you guys later and have a wonderful day, everyone. Peace of cake.